ગુડ મોર્નિંગ સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ. હવે આપણે લાસ્ટ લેક્ચરમાં એડેપ્ટેશન્સ લીધું હતું. નાવ પોપ્યુલેશન્સ. પોપ્યુલેશન મીન્સ વોટ? તમે આ ચેપ્ટરની સ્ટાર્ટિંગમાં જુઓ that organ is from organ system is from organism. As far as organism is from belongs to one species, and that species particular from one species of that particular individual is available or live in the particular habitat. That is called what? That is called population. Okay, that is why population is the species live in well defined geographical area, means in a particular area, it is called population. Okay, suppose એક જ સ્પીસીસ હોય, એના જે ઓર્ગેનિઝમ છે એ પર્ટિક્યુલર જીઓગ્રાફિકલ એરિયામાં રહેતા હોય, so that is called what? That is called population, right? And they are from one species, so definitely they can interbreed, or we can say sexual reproduction is carried out between these two organisms, because you know that the definition of species in 11th chapter number 1st, it was mentioned that the individuals of the same species, they can interbreed or they can sexually reproduce between one another. Okay, so that is the definition of species. Now some example of the species has been given, like cormorant in wetland. You will think that cormorant in wetland means what? એવા જે પાણીથી ભરેલા એવા જે એરિયાઝ હોય, ત્યાં કેટલાક પર્ટિક્યુલરલી મરીન એરિયાઝ, ત્યાં કેટલાક બર્ડ્સ હોય છે, માઇગ્રેટરી બર્ડ્સ ને એ બધા, રાઈટ? દેટ ઇઝ કોલ્ડ એ કોર્મોનન્ટ. ધ કોર્મોનન્ટ ઇન અ વેટલેન્ડ. રેટ્સ ઇન એબેન્ડન્ટ ડ્વેલિંગ. રેટ ઇન એબેન્ડન્ટ ડ્વેલિંગ એટલે શું? તો સપોઝ કોઈ એક પર્ટિક્યુલર એરિયા છે, એમાં કોઈ જતું નથી, એમ કહેવાય કે ત્યજાયેલો વિસ્તાર, ત્યાં કોઈ જતું જ નથી, તો ઉંદેડા થોડાક વખત પછી ત્યાં પોતાનું ઘર બનાવી શકે. ધારો કે અત્યારે લોકડાઉન છે તો શું થાય છે કે કેટલીક દુકાનો છે, કેટલીક ઓફિસીસ છે, એ બધું બંધ છે, બરાબર છે? નોબડી ઇઝ ડિસ્ટર્બ ધેમ. સો દેટ ઇઝ વાય ઇન ધેટ પર્ટિક્યુલર એરિયા ઓર કોઈ એવું હાઉસ છે કે જ્યાં કોઈ રહેતું જ નથી ફોર 2, 3, 5, 6 months, તો શું થાય? The rat can be entered into it and they can destroy something. So that is the population of rats in the abandoned dwelling. Okay, then after teak wood trees, એટલે કે સાગ કે સાલના લાકડા હોય છે એના trees in the forest track. Then bacteria in a cultural plate. બરાબર, કોઈ આપણે કલ્ચર મીડિયમ ક્રિએટ કરીએ તો એની અંદર બેક્ટેરિયા ગ્રો થાય. That is bacteria and cultural plate. Lotus in a pound, that is the different kind of example which is given in your textbook regarding to the population is concerned. Okay, now population is we can say it's a population ecology. If ecological point of view will study the population, that is population ecology, and that is this population ecology particularly is based on population genetics. We can learn through the population ecology, population genetics and evolution, how the evolution takes place into the particular area. Now particularly population has some particular characteristic attributes particularly, and that is, suppose if we are talking about just one individual, in that case what happened is that one individuals particularly cannot be means they are having only birth or death. If you are talking about the birth of one individual, birth or death of one individual, but if you are talking about total population, then we have to use the term not birth only, but it's birth rate, not death only, but death rate. You will think that how we can calculate the birth rate and death rate? So that is the number of birth in a given period of time, you see, upon total numbers. That is called what? That is called a birth rate. And if you want to make a percentage of it, then multiply it by 100. This formula should be multiplied by 100, right? It's same with the death rate, number of death in a particular given period of time upon total numbers. That is why in your textbook there is 2 example is given regarding to birth rate and death rate is concerned. As far as birth rate is concerned, you see there is a pond of 20 lotus plant is available in that particular pond. Now after 1 year what happened? Another 8 plant is reproduced by them. So that is why we can say there birth rate is 8 upon 20, and 8 upon 20, so that is why its birth rate is 0.4. Now they have given example regarding to death rate. There is a 40 fruit flies are available into the laboratory particularly. Now particularly in a week, out of this 40, 4 has been died. So if you will, in a week death rate you will calculate, then 4 upon 40, that is 0.1. Okay. This is the numbers which is given in your textbook. Instead of that number, they can put the another numbers, and the same kind of calculation you can carry it out regarding to birth or death rate is concerned. Okay. So that is the measurement of birth rate and death rate. Now third attribute is we can say age distribution. See, there is different kind of age group is available in the particular area. Like you see, this 3 age group is there. One is pre-reproductive age individuals, that means child or babies. They have to this ability for the reproduction in future. Right now they cannot able to reproduce. Then after reproductive age, young organisms they can reproduce, and post reproductive age, like old age person, their ability for the reproduction is over, that is post reproductive age. Now on the basis of that, of these 3 kind of individuals, pre-reproductive age group, reproductive age group and post reproductive age group is concerned, 3 kind of pyramids can be formed. You see, the first pyramid is concerned at the bottom, pre-reproductive age group, then after reproductive age group, and then after post reproductive age group. Okay, particularly childs or children's, then young, and then old age. Particularly if such kind of graph is there, that reproductive age group individuals is more than the post one, then it is expanding population is there, because in future pre-reproductive age group and reproductive age group person will be, number will be increased, and as a result of this what happened? As a result of this the population can be increased. That is the point. Now second, pre and post reproductive age group have the same numbers, so the stable population is there. Okay, the stable population. And the third diagram is concerned, pre-reproductive age group individual is lesser than the post one. Post reproductive age group person is maximum. In that case, declining population is there in this third. Okay, એટલે આપણે જોઈએ ને, suppose if you compare India and China, in India what happened? Pre-reproductive age group and reproductive age group is maximum. કહે છે કે 40 કે 45 years of age થી નીચેના જે એજ ગ્રુપના જે ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ્સ છે એ મોર દેન 60% આપણે ઇન્ડિયામાં છે, બરાબર. અને એટલે આપણો જે ગ્રોથ છે એ ભવિષ્યમાં ઇન ફ્યુચર આપણી પોપ્યુલેશન વધી જશે. ચાઇનામાં કેવું છે, એનાથી ઉલટું છે. મોર દેન 60% ઓફ ધ ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ્સ હેવ પોસ્ટ રિપ્રોડક્ટિવ એજ ગ્રુપ. ઓકે, એમાં ઓલ્ડ એજ પર્સન વધારે છે. તો ઇન ફ્યુચર દેર population will declining. That is the main difference between India and China. So that is why our Indian graph is like this and China is like this. Okay, so that is the main difference between these two. Okay, so that is age distribution. Now we have to go through the population density. As far as population density is concerned, particularly we have to talking about the size of the population. See, population size can be vary, like it's maybe less than 10, like Siberian crane, may be possible that it can be less than 10, or sometimes what happen, it can be more than lakhs, like Chlamydomonas in the water, or we can say into the pond. In that case what happened, some millions of Chlamydomonas algae numbers can be. Okay, so in a particular given period of time, how much the size of population is called what? Population density. That is called what? Population density. And that density will not be we can say identical forever. Okay, it's not constant forever. તમને એક એક્ઝામ્પલ આપું કે સપોઝ મોન્સૂન ઓર ઇવન ઇન ધ initial part of winter, if you will visit in a particular area, then most of the area will be having with green plants. Maximum number of green plant is there. That is too much greenery. The same area, if you will visit right now in the summer, in that case what happened? In the summer તમને અત્યારે આખા પ્લેન ગ્રાઉન્ડ જ જોવા મળશે, ત્યાં અત્યારે પ્લાન્ટ્સ એટલા બધા જોવા મળશે નહીં. અધરવાઇઝ because of in a particular given period of time when you have visited that, it depends upon that. Okay, so on the basis of that, this is the population density can be measured. Now there is some example is given, like only most probably for the density measurement we have to consider the number of the individual, but it is not always, right? In some case we have to calculate their cover area or biomass. Biomass means storage molecules which is available within the organism, that is called biomass. Storage molecules or compound within the organism, that is called biomass. Now you see the population density, there is an example which is given in your textbook, that 200 plants of Parthenium, carrot grass we can say, is there into the particular area, and one banyan tree. If you consider the number as far as population density is concerned, in that case what happened? The population density will be higher of Parthenium grass because of its 200 and only one banyan tree. But if coverage area is concerned, that suppose 200 Parthenium grass તો કેટલો બધો આટલો જ પાર્ટ રોક છે, but એની સામે suppose one banyan tree can be, we can say, cover the huge area, and even the biomass of that banyan tree will be maximum. So if you compare these two, as far as biomass or the cover area is concerned, it is banyan tree have a larger biomass or cover area than the Parthenium. So it depends that which kind of population density or size we want to calculate or determine. This depends upon. Okay, now if you will calculate the population density of bacteria in a petri dish, in that case absolute growth or absolute density cannot be considered. You have to relative density, it should be calculated. Suppose relative density એટલે ભાઈ પહેલા થોડીક જ આટલી જ બેક્ટેરિયાની એમ કહેવાય કે પોપ્યુલેશન હતી, બરાબર, એનું કલ્ચર હતું. બટ આફ્ટર અ પીરિયડ ઓફ ગિવન પીરિયડ ઓફ ટાઈમ વી વિલ કન્સિડર દેટ કે ઇનિશિયલ પેરામીટર્સ કરતાં પછી થોડાક સમય પછી તમને વધારે બેક્ટેરિયા ગ્રો થયેલા જોવા મળ્યા અને એની આખી જે કોલોનીઝ હતી એ વધી ગઈ. સો દેટ ઇઝ રિલેટિવ ડેન્સિટી, ઇનિશિયલ and then after. Okay, so it is relative density we can say. Even in the fish, તમે માછલી પકડો છો સપોઝ કોઈ પોન્ડમાં, તો તમે એની અંદર નેટ નાખશો ને એમાંથી કેટલી ફિશિસ છે એ કેચ થાય છે. ઇટ્સ ડિપેન્ડ્સ અપોન કે ભાઈ આ પર્ટિક્યુલર પોન્ડ છે ને એમાં આમાં આટલી ફિશિસ છે, કેમ તો કે આપણે જેવી નેટ નાખીએ તો એની અંદર આટલી કેચ થઈ ગઈ. સો દેટ ઇઝ ડિપેન્ડ્સ અપોન કે આપણે એની ડેન્સિટીને મેજરમેન્ટ માટેનો એ પણ એક ક્રાઇટેરિયા છે. And even if you want to carried out the census of tiger into the national parks and some protected areas, okay, in that case what happened? Pug mark or the facial pellets through you can measure it. સપોઝ તમારે ટાઈગરની સેન્સસ માપવી છે તો એને એવું ન કરી શકે બધા ટાઈગરને ભેગા મળી અને હાલો ક્લાસમાં બેસી જાઓ અને તમારી પ્રેઝન્ટ પૂરી લઈએ, એવી રીતે ન થઈ શકે, બરાબર. બટ એને બદલે શું કરે છે તો કે એના પગ માર્ક્સ, એટલે પગની છાપ છે ને એ જોવે કે આ જગ્યાએ છે, કે એની ફેશિયલ પ્લેરેસ એટલે એના છાણ પોદળા છે કે એ પડ્યા હોય તો એની પર ખબર પડે કે આ પર્ટિક્યુલર એરિયામાં ટાઈગર છે, અને પછી એ પર્ટિક્યુલર એરિયામાં એ ટ્રી ઉપર જઈ અને ત્યાંથી એને ઉપર એની ઉપર કલર સ્પ્રે કરતા હોય ને એવું બધી એની સિસ્ટમ્સ છે, અને થ્રુ દેટ એક વખત એની ઉપર કલર છટાઈ જાય એટલે ખબર પડી જાય કે યસ આ ગણાઈ ગયો છે ટાઈગર, બરાબર છે. અધરવાઇઝ આપણે એને કેવી રીતે આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ કરીએ એમ કે આનું નામ મનોજ છે ને આનું નામ શિરીષ છે ને આનું નામ આમ છે ને એવું બધું, હાઉ વી કેન આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ દેટ? ઓકે, સો ઇટ્સ ડિપેન્ડ્સ. The tiger censuses can be carried out in such a manner. Now, as far as population growth is concerned, population growth is based on some parameters, particularly if the population is increased or population is decreased. Okay, and for that population growth is concerned, we can calculate on that particular 4 parameters. Okay, first 2 parameters is always calculate, is always required, that natality and mortality. Natality means what? Birth rate, we can say, in a given period of time, in a given area, number of birth is there, and as a result of this the population can be increased, that is the natality. Now, as far as mortality is concerned, in a given period of time, number of death is available in a particular happen in a particular area, and that is why the population can be decreased, that is called a mortality, right? But in a special condition, another 2 aspects can be considered, that is immigration and emigration. Immigration means from anywhere else some individuals can enter into that particular area. As a result of this, the population can be increased, that is immigration. And as far as emigration is concerned, emigration is exit actually. Some of the organisms or individuals is exit from that particular area. As a result of this, can be decrease their population, that is called what? That is emigration. You can consider this diagram which is given in your textbook, okay, and that is the diagram which is given on the page number 229, 13.5 number, and through that you can see that the population growth can be affected by these 4. On the basis of that, some formulas or equation is also set up. Nt plus 1 is equal to Nt into bracket b plus I minus d plus E. That means what? In a T is the given period of time, whatever the number of individuals in a particular population, it is at the T times B for birth rate and I for immigration is added. That is why the sum total of B plus I minus the sum total of death rate as well as immigrants, because of both are reduce the population density and these 2 are increase the population density. On the basis of that, we can calculate the particular areas birth rate as well as population growth can be measurement by such kind of parameters: natality, mortality, immigration and emigration. Okay, now next is concerned, there is a growth models. See, particularly if we want to we can say population shows specific predictable pattern in a particular areas. On the basis of that, there is a different kind of population growth can be carried out in a particular area or particular organisms. And now in that case, there is 2 kind of growth model is there. First is exponential growth, okay, and another one is, and exponential growth is called a geometric growth, and second one is logistic growth. Okay, now as far as exponential growth is concerned, you see, if constant, the whatever the source which is received by the organism is concerned, if they will obtain number of source in unlimited manner, in that case what happen? Suppose it is a source unlimited મળતો જાય, like space, food, shelter, everything, right? In that case what happen? Their growth will be going on and on, and in that case what happen? That particular kind of growth is called an exponential growth. We can say unlimited growth, okay, because there whatever the source is concerned, it's unlimited. Like Darwin have set up the natural selection rules, or we can say concept, which is based on that particular, on the basis of natural selection. Particularly, the Darwin has discovered that if the exponential growth is concerned, the source will be unlimited for the individuals, and that is why they will going on and on. If you want to measure the exponential growth is concerned, there is some formula which is given for the exponential growth, and that is dN upon dt particularly is equal to B minus D into N. That is the population exponential growth equation is there. dN upon dt is the exponential growth in a given period of time, B is birth rate, D death rate, and N is total number of individuals in a particular population. As far as R is concerned, B minus D is equal to R, where R is intrinsic growth. R is called at what? Intrinsic rate of natural increase. Intrinsic rate of natural increase, that is R. Now you have to underline some numbers, that the R value of the rate of Norway R value is given in your textbook, that you have to underline. 0.015 is the R value of it. Thereafter some floor beetles ને આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં કહીએ ને તો ધનેડા, લોટમાં થતા ધનેડા, that is floor beetles, and its value is R value is 0.12. It's 0.12. Now in 1991 human population of India, their R value was 0.0205. Now what is the current value right now? But according to the Google we can say the current R value according to the 2016 value is concerned, R is